Movie Fan News presents Spotlight on Adventure. What you are now witnessing is footage never before seen by civilized humanity. A lost world in South America, lurking in the shadow of majestic Paradise Falls. It's full of plants and animals undiscovered by science. Who would dare set foot on this inhospitable summit? Why, our subject today, Charles Muntz. The beloved explorer lands his dirigible, the Spirit of Adventure, in Hampshire this week, completing a year-long expedition to the Lost World. This mighty aircraft was designed by Charles Muntz himself and is longer than 22 Throw Edition penny wagons placed end to end. And here comes the adventurer now. Never apart from his faithful dogs, Muntz conceived the craft for the canine comfort. It is a veritable flouting palace in the sky, complete with doggy baths and mechanical canine walker. And Jiminy Cricket, to the locals, he's considered a business and a hero. And how? Adventure is out there. But what has Muntz brought back this time? Gentlemen, I give you the monster of Paradise Falls. And golly, what a swell monster this is. But what's this? Scientists cry foul. The National Explorers Society accuses Muntz of fabricating the skeleton. No! The organization strips Muntz of his membership. Humiliated, Muntz vows to return to Paradise Falls and promises to capture the beast alive. I promise to capture the beast alive, and I will not come back until I do so. And so the adventurer is off to clear his name. Bon voyage, Charles Muntz, and good luck capturing the monster of Paradise Falls.
Yay!
Yay!
That's so good. Is that like the voice actor that also does the announcing in Legend of Korra?
Yeah,
It sounds
that's what
like
I
it.
thought.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's
like
like
it.
the same guy. Nuktuk! The Adventures of Nuktuk. But no, that is not.
Did you say nut tuck?
I think that's
No.
what she said.
No, we're not starting the episode off like this. It was Nuktuk. And-
Excuse me, I need to tuck in my nut.
I need a nut tuck.
Great. We're starting the episode off like this. Anyways, that was not from the love.
Excuse me, dear, I didn't get that. These nurses' ears ain't what they used to be, you know. Can you say that just a little louder?
I need a nut tuck.
Wow. Thank you for that. That was not Legend of Korra. That was from the wonderful movie Up. And we love that film oh so very much. The first 5 minutes broke our hearts, ladies and gentlemen. It broke our hearts. Who didn't cry in the theater? If you didn't cry in that theater in the first 5 minutes, you have no soul. No soul! I'm saying it right now.
Dang.
No soul.
No soul. Anyways, welcome back to yet another episode of Bump That, where we're happy and sunshiny and we have souls over here. Anyways, welcome back to yet another episode of Bump That episode 96. If you guys don't know who we are, we've got we've got Brian in this corner.
Cool.
We've got KT in this corner.
I ripped this right out of a library book.
And I'm Ileana, your host, and we are siblings who have a love for all things nerdy, video games, movies, TV shows, all of that sort, and decided to talk about it on the internet with all of you people, and here you are listening. So, welcome! We have an episode for you. It is truly an episode. So, okay, Brian, why don't you go ahead, before we get into the news, describe what we're doing for the chunk.
Okay, so for this week's chunk, I was trying to think about something that we had never really talked about, something new and different. And so I thought, well, let's just talk about, it kind of surprised me, what are the top 10 biggest media franchises of all time? And so while researching this, I found out that there's different levels for media franchises. So including video games, merchandise, trading cards, comics, manga, box office, so movies, home video, book sales, TV revenue, music, museums, stage plays, all that together for each kind of IP. Which one is what makes the top 10 in terms of money accumulated, box, media franchises. So it's really surprising, actually, when you break it down, which IPs are in the top 10. You'd be surprised. You think that some things would be up there, but they're not. So
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we'll save
And then
that.
we'll do some trivia.
Yeah, we'll save that for the chunk. But before that, let me go ahead and suggest to everyone right now to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become a sibling.
For breaking news just like this, I have some breaking news. Domi Shi of Turning Red and Bao teases her next Pixar project. And she can't say, this is her quote. I think this is actually kind of big. Ileana, you may be of interest to this. This is her quote.
I'm interested.
It's super early on. I can't say much about it, but it's going to be very me and very inspired by the themes and things I like. It's going to be Asian in some way. It has to be, right? And she goes on, but just that much. That's very interesting.
I mean, pretty much, the story of Turning Red was about her childhood. I mean, obviously she's, Asian Canadian, just like,
it was very autobiographical film.
Yes, where, she was a product of the 2000s, and it was following along that, where she's a teenager growing up in Vancouver or Canada, wherever she was.
Except I guarantee she didn't turn into a panda.
No.
But that story is so applicable to girls everywhere.
Yeah.
That pretty soon girls are going to be holding up signs in the street saying, "I am Mei Mei."
Yeah. We are all Mei
We are
Mei.
all Mei
We all
Mei.
went through puberty. We all couldn't stand our mom at one time. Don't lie. There was a time where you couldn't stand her.
But maybe depending on what country you're from, you turn into a certain kind of animal. So maybe
turn
a girl
into
from Florida
iguanas.
would turn into like an alligator or something like that.
Because we're Puerto Ricans, we turn into iguanas.
Or
No,
frogs.
we turn into frogs.
Oh, cookies.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang it, I'm so tiny and slimy.
But
So-
we also
or
live in this.
if you're from France, you're turned into a snail.
Yeah, an escargot.
Or since
Yeah.
Ileana and I live in the South, we could turn into like squirrels or armadillos.
I was thinking
or
possum.
possums.
Yeah.
Alligators. Brian can turn into. What do you have in Minnesota?
Deer.
Deer.
Goose.
And
Brian
deer.
will be a goose.
they have marmots. Marmots are kind of cuddly.
What the heck is
Really?
a marmot?
That's so cute. It's like a rodent, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I know what a marmoset is, but what's a marmot?
Yeah,
A
marmot.
marmoset's a monkey.
I'm gonna look up what a marmot is.
Or if you're like from from Nigeria,
Oh, it looks like a
then you have your
groundhog.
pick of cool animals.
This is just a groundhog, not a marmot.
Yeah.
What?
got-
They
yeah.
have their own names. That's just a groundhog. Oh, that's just
You went away.
there. Look at that thing. Groundhog. Anyways, no, that's exciting though, because I really did like her, I guess directorship.
I prefer
really-
Bao.
I
I think
really-
Bao was awesome.
Yeah, it
But-
was.
I love Bao. It got a lot of backlash. Like, this is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I love Bao. I actually really teared up.
I think Bao was
Low key,
incredible.
I teared up at the end.
I'm probably the main on Turning Red, but
Oh, I
'cause I'm
like
white
Turning Red.
and old and male, so patriarchy.
You mean you didn't have those problems that Mei Mei did?
I mean, you still started to like grow
Mei Mei,
hair.
you forgot your
Pads. And she's like, "Ah, ah."
Yeah.
Like, yes, exactly how it used to
So
be.
I mean, if it was me and I was Mei Mei, it was like, I want to shake my booty, do whatever I want. My mom would have slapped the out of me across the room.
all mangled.
How's this for doing the crap what you want? How's this for shaking your booty?
Cállate. La boca.
Because it's like, I mean, it's like a LeBron James deal, you know, where, I mean, like our mother would come up to my ear and whisper like, yeah, and be like, shh, you know.
Yeah, and you're like,
you just wait until we get home.
The chills down the spine.
And then you're like, it's like you're acting like it's like a meme, like you're acting a fool, like yeah. Then you just see your mom, and you're like, oh.
And then you wet your pants.
And then you're just like dreading it, and you think like, oh, maybe she'll forget, maybe she'll forget.
She's a woman. No. She never forgets.
Yeah. So.
But honestly, though, I am excited because I like Domishi. I wonder whatever team she's putting together. She said it's gonna be Asian, not feminine, right?
No, she just
said Asian.
I would imagine that it would be maybe another facet of Asian life, Asian culture,
right?
Because she said that she kind of wants to make it, you know, about her life. She likes to make movies about her life.
I was gonna say, give us a ninja movie, but never mind.
No.
That's not about her life.
No, and you know that I could. Here's my big horse, or what is it? I'm gonna get on that horse. What is that phrase? High horse. I'm gonna get on my high horse.
I'm gonna get on that horse.
I'm gonna get on that windy horse. Here's my high horse. I don't understand. Maybe I just don't understand Asian culture at all. I probably don't, but I don't really think that they hold martial arts in such a high capacity as we think we do. Like, why does everything
they do?
Yeah, exactly. Why does everything have to include martial arts? I know it's important, but is it that important where we have to put it in every single, like, Asian medium? You know what I mean?
I mean, you have women like, oh my gosh, Michelle Yeoh. Who is just like insanely talented. Did you not watch her in Shang-Chi? Just moving around and doing all the martial arts stuff.
Yeah, but Michelle Yeoh does more than that, though.
I know, but it was amazing. I loved it. I want more of it.
Yeah, and I get it. It is an art, martial arts, but I mean, it's not like every single Asian person in that culture knows martial arts. There are other facets to their life and to their culture, I think.
Right, and I'm not trying to boil them down and be like, Asian people, martial arts and sushi rolls. Like, it's more than that, obviously.
And I get it. And so I think for me, I would like to see more of those facets. Although...
Yeah, did you watch... what's that show? Friggin' Squid Games? None of those people knew a ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, exactly.
They all died.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's my point. I would like to see more of, like, their culture as opposed to what I would say is stereotypical. Okay. Although I do love martial arts. I think it's beautiful and really cool. So,
I like the stuff.
I know, I do too, but I would like to see different things. Let's explore other avenues so that we can also break, people are always saying,
stereotypes.
Let's have a variety of roles for Asians.
Yeah, like better representation and stuff like that. They're not just the bookworm who's good at math. That's
and you don't have to be that wise Asian dad. Or
that's what Bullet Train did, where the dad comes in and he is very wise with his old sayings and phrases.
Well, it's like like the Matrix, Neo. You could have cast an Asian guy in that role easily, and it wouldn't change a thing. I mean, that was almost that role almost went to Will Smith. I think he had it, and then he walked away.
Glad it didn't.
But, I mean, yeah, there's lots of roles where you have a white guy, could easily be an Asian guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
No problem, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you have a problem with that, then screw you, because it's stupid.
Well, then, to keep the story short...
Bump that, yeah, bump that.
Yeah, I will be excited for what Domishi does. I wonder when time frame when things will come to fruition, but I'm excited for her. I'm glad she's up and coming. I'm glad that she's doing things and that Pixar is backing her up. I don't know if this is a Pixar thing, but I hope it is, and I hope they keep backing her up because I feel like it was really good.
If I had to make an educated guess, I'm gonna say we're having the elemental. What is it? Elementals. Right? Elementals next, and then Inside Out 2, and then maybe it would be after Inside Out 2, or maybe the film after that. Educated guess. May not happen. I don't know.
Turning Red 2.
No.
Joking. But anyways, speaking of
May the college years. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I'm done.
Speaking of what is it called? Sequels. Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer came out. Thoughts? That movie is about to come out, right? Very soon.
Yes.
Yeah. So Quantumania?
Quantumania.
Yes. Yep. Okay, so what'd you guys think?
Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, so far so good. Jonathan Majors is going to be, I've told you guys on this podcast, Jonathan Majors is going to be the next great star. He's going to be huge. You're going to see him he's playing King the Conqueror. But the guy is going to be, he's also going to be seen in the new Creed 3 movie as the villain in that. But remember that name, Jonathan Majors. He's going to be a huge star. Huge star.
Who is he playing in Quantumania?
King the Conqueror, the main bad guy.
Okay.
He's going to be the Thanos of the new
MCU.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. The big bad of it all.
Cool. Well, then everybody's going to be looking at him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean,
still with this movie, it looks like an Ant-Man movie. It's gonna be good. It'll have fan
CGI
for
festival.
Sure.
I hope that one Mexican guy's in there because that guy's just great.
Mike Pena.
He's so funny.
Underrated.
Oh, he's in it. He's great. He's in the cast. I just looked and he's there and I'm happy. I love that guy. He's so funny. There's a movie I was watching recently that he was in. I was like, oh, there's that guy. It was an older one. I'm like, I like that guy. He's funny.
Yeah, his name is Michael Pena, okay?
Okay,
seriously.
Yeah. He's 47 years old, okay? I'm watching.
Awesome.
I'm looking at his IMDb. What movie was he in that I just watched?
He's been in so many good films. Underrated as an actor, 100%.
Mm-hmm. But I can't. He was in The Martian. I think maybe that was it that I just watched. Anyways, yeah, I like The Martian with Matt Damon. That's a great film. Moving on, our guy Pedro Pascal is coming back for another season of The Mandalorian. Are you guys looking forward to it?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you see that trailer?
I'm excited.
Yes.
Holy moly. That
But
is
I mean,
gonna be so good.
I'm kind of, after watching the trailer, I'm like, well, where are they going with the story? What's the deal now? Is he just trying to find salvation within his Mandalorian religion? Is that it?
You know what? For me, I don't care. They've proven themselves as good storytellers, very actiony. You love the scenery, you love where they adventure to. It's gonna be great. They could throw up whatever they want on there, and I'll think it's great.
I don't want to give them, I mean, they've done good work, but I don't want to just like, oh, that's fine, you're good. I want a good storyline. It needs a good storyline. I feel like now, after actually, what is it, Book of Boba Fett, Grogu and Mando were reunited.
Yep.
Din Djarin, they're back together. They're buddies. They got a ship. But what's their character arc now? I mean, I need that. I need that for the show to work. So,
not me. I think maybe I'm in a minority. You can just give me whatever because I'm gonna love it. I love the characters. I think they're great, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. We'll see what happens though. I think
there's gonna be some flashbacks though. You can tell in the trailer like there's a lot of Jedi in it. There's a lot of the Mandalorians and their armor and stuff. So I think we'll go check this out. I think they'll go back like a flashback to when the Jedis and the Mandalorians were like enemies in the Old Republic, and they're battling each other. And it's just like Star Wars nerds are just like, oh my gosh, like the extended universe kind of stuff.
Right. The true Star Wars geeks come out and they're like, oh snap, that's the stuff right there.
I have this paperback novel with the drawn character of Lando Calrissian.
Yep.
That
will not be me. That's more like on Hunter's League, where he knows all the backstories and stuff, where I'm like, what's going on? Who's that character? You have no idea who that character is? Let me tell you real quick. And I'm like just staring, and I'm that little seal that's in the water.
Yeah.
As as Hunter is explaining like what the character's backstory is and the significance, and it's just like, I'm on a carousel in my brain. Like, I'm not following along at all. That's okay. But I think everybody will be super excited for the pair to come back of Mando and Grogu. But it's interesting also because we're also seeing Pedro Pascal in the new The Last of Us TV show. Have any of you guys seen it yet?
No, not yet.
No, not me.
Okay.
I will watch it though.
Right, and so that is coming up on HBO Max, and it is being released episode by episode, and it's like, I can't stand that stuff because I just watched episode 1 tonight, and I'm like, oh, I could watch another episode later this week, and then you go back to the front page after it's over, you're like, oh.
And HBO Max raised their prices too, bro, because they know that show is doing really well.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know. It's a very popular video game. People are excited. What was interesting in this is that Ellie, the main girl, she's played by
Bella Ramsey.
Yes, Bella.
Booyah, I don't even have to look it up.
Look at you. Bella Ramsey. She is an English actor, and she's playing an American in this, but she is the voice of Hilda on Netflix's TV show Hilda.
Really?
Aww.
And this little girl, Ellie, is cursing up a storm. And so now I'm just hearing like little blue-haired Hilda cursing. I'm like, oh no, it's tainted. So it's weird, but so far so good. I'm enjoying the show, but I'm already like, oh crap, I'm watching this in a house by myself. Never again. The next episode shall be watched with people around, so I don't feel like I need to hunker down in a closet and lock the door or something because I'm scared. And I'm like, zombies are coming in my door any second.
It's not just the zombies you need to be afraid of, man.
Right, and that is actually true. I did not know any of the lore behind Last of Us because I've never played the game, nor have I seen the gameplay. So I'm going in completely blind other than just knowing it's about zombies. But you're right. There are other factors at play and other people to be afraid of. And the show is making that very clear from the get-go. So super interesting to see where it goes. First 15 minutes, I was already like, oh, crap. So go watch that show. Give it a watch. The first 15 minutes, you'll already be like, okay, well, let's see where this goes now. So, that's that. But, moving on. Not zombies, but now aliens. The Alien TV show is currently in pre-production by showrunner Noah Hawley.
Yes.
Okay. Who is also currently working on the 5th season of Fargo. Are people still watching Fargo?
The first 2 seasons, I really recommend. They are some of the best television that you will ever see, especially the first season. It is incredible. Martin Freeman, your guys is Bilbo Baggins, and Mr. Watson. He's incredible in it. He's so good. The 3rd season is all over the place. It's got Katie's guy, Ewan McGregor, in it, but
is that Katie's guy?
I'm pretty sure.
Like him.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure Katie's a big Ewan guy. The 4th season, I haven't finished it. It had Chris Rock and Jason Schwartzman. I couldn't really get into it. I may have to rewatch it again. But I mean, it's Fargo is like one of the best television shows of all time. It is a must watch for sure.
Huh, interesting.
Especially the first two. They're on FX. I really recommend
And
them.
now we're getting season 5, so good for the
Yeah.
people who like the show. But so that's directed by the same guy. So I guess the Alien TV show we should be looking at highly, being anticipatory
It's
towards
Alien, man. If you're an Alien fan, you're gonna go into it all the way. I love Alien. I even love Prometheus. I even kind of enjoyed Alien Covenant. I even like Alien versus Predator. I love that. I love Alien. Alien is scary as poop to me.
So Alien and Aliens is different, right?
Yeah, Aliens
It's a sequel.
with an S is a sequel, yeah.
Okay, so but it's the same thing.
It's the same franchise.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So then, the story behind those are awesome, great films. So then, if the creator of Fargo is doing something spectacular with that show, then we can expect that Alien shall be handled with care.
Yes.
Okay, so that's good to know.
Yeah.
So it's in pre-production, so it's gonna take a while for that to come out.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
Do you know?
It could be done really well. Yeah,
do you
I'm
know what
excited
streaming
for it.
service it's coming to?
It's FX, man. I just said if it's on FX, kid.
Wait, but
Which is on Hulu. Which
That's
is
what
kind
I
of
wanted,
owned,
thank you.
It's owned by Disney because Disney owns Fox now.
Right.
And that's a Fox entity.
so you'll have to watch it on Hulu, not Disney Plus.
Unless you have FX on your cable, which nobody does.
Nobody.
So
I was about to say that. That's
Yeah,
why you
I
kept
mean-
saying FX. I'm like, and nobody has FX or cable.
So it's gonna be on the Hulu.
Unless you're 55 or above, you don't have cable.
55.
Even if you have money, you're paying for streaming services. You're not paying for cable. Like, don't even. Okay.
Hey, there's some nice 76-year-old people out there that are like, oh yes, Mediacom. What do you guys have? DirecTV down there?
Comcast,
Comcast,
Xfinity.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that fiber.
I give it you.
Ew! Oh my gosh! Glad that is not. I'm glad the audience could not see that.
I stole that from the South Park guys. That's kind of their deal. They did
Ew!
that.
I hate South Park. Anyways, I'm gonna skip the other one because of what Brian just did, and it would be inappropriate to mention it first. I'm gonna say Abbott Elementary is getting renewed for season 3. Woo!
Yay, Katie! Yay, Katie!
Yay!
Your network TV show lives to be seen by very few people for another day.
Wow.
Yeah, wow! You should see your face.
Just-
you got owned. You got
Just when I
so
thought, he
bad.
was actually doing something nice for me, then he throws it in my face.
No, that's Brian.
Oh man, you see your face. Oh, pick up your face, man.
No, I'm excited for them. I'm glad they're doing well. I feel like that cast is spot on for that show.
Lovely.
They're funny. It's funny, the one chick from The Parent Trap, Chelsea.
Yeah.
She's in that show.
Yeah, she's awesome in the show.
She had some work done on her face.
Damn.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, really though. Like, she looks worked on.
Yeah, but she looks good.
I noticed it right away. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, she looks really good.
So, like, you do you if you want the plastic surgery, but I was like, whoa.
No, I'm still encouraging you guys. I'm going to keep encouraging you guys to watch it. It's on Hulu. It's mostly clean. You can watch it with your mom and not feel guilty. It's really funny.
Are you sure? Do you have the same mom as me?
Yeah, she would love this show.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
She would really think it's funny. It's got, it's relatable to real elementary schools and the problems that they have.
Wait, the one lady who like has her class all together, the one that the main girl like looks up to, she's like always wanting to be her friend or something.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I only saw one episode, the one that you showed us, or two or something like that.
Yeah.
But she has her class like all together. It is so true, okay? Those veteran teachers, they know how to do it. They have their class ship shape and you know, in a row, and then like the other teacher that maybe has been less than 5 years is like, I don't know what's going on. It's chaotic.
No, Wes and I just watched an episode, I think it was this week, maybe the end of last week, and it was actually quite amazing. So I'll keep this brief, but that lady that you were talking about, gosh, what is her name? The actress from The Parent Trap that played Chessie. Goodness, her name is Miss Shementi in the show. Anyway, they were having a readathon, and she is always the winner. Her class always reads the most books. But then she noticed that there was a child who said that she was reading...
Her name is Lisa Ann Walter.
That's it. And she had a student that said that she was reading like 25 books a night. And so she got to the bottom of it. She said, hey, how are you reading those books? And she said, oh, I'm just reading them. And she said, can you read this for me? What is it about? And the girl made up something. So she had a meeting with the girl's parents, and she said, I'm not saying that your child has a problem, but I think that there are some things that we need to look into, as though she has a reading, you know, there's something wrong with her reading. And her parents were like, no, there's absolutely nothing wrong with our child. And she's like, I didn't say that there's anything wrong. She is a joy to have in class. She's extremely smart.
Oh boy, that is so accurate.
Exactly. She's like, she is extremely bright. However, she's having some difficulty reading. And I think we should just have her tested. Well, her parents weren't having any of it, and they stormed out of the room. And I was like, that is exactly what teachers have to face every single day. And so it's stuff like that that make Abbott a real gem to me, where you have the real life mixed in with the absurd comedy of Ava the principal or the janitor, or just the absurd issues that, you know, the teachers go through with the students and the buildings and all that. So I implore you to give this show a try. It's so good.
There was a teacher today, and we're having a taco bar. It was Wonderful Wednesday. So there's a taco bar in the lounge, and we all go there. You know, they drop off their kids for lunch, and all the teachers go to the lounge, and we're all making our tacos. And now we sit and we talk crap about the students that we have to deal with. Can you believe? Blah, blah, blah. And it's not even the students. It's mostly their parents. Because, okay, this is just one of those things that if you're a teacher, you understand. If you're not a teacher, you won't completely understand why some of these parents should not be parents, okay? And I'm not gonna tell you how to parent your child, but gosh darn it, I'm gonna think about it, and I'm gonna tell your kid that you're being parented, that you're being parented wrong, you know, because some of these kids, they know way too much, they see way too much, and the stuff they get away with, and the way they talk, and you're like, do you talk to your mom like that? Yeah. Spanking! You can't slap a kid at school, but you're like,
Yep.
all in the brain. You're like looking at that kid who's a little punk, okay? You're like, I see a sweet child inside of you. I really do. You just need one spanking to really crack it open, and then the sweetness will pour out of you, I'm sure. Because right now, you're just a little nugget of So, but it's the parents. It's the parents who let their children get away with those things, show them way too much before they're age appropriate. Like, my goodness, okay, the Wednesday Addams show came out, and
oh my gosh,
it's a fine show for an appropriate age. Okay? 5th grader. Ella could watch it and she would be fine. Okay? I would not have any worries about Ella watching that show. There's some language. It's really not that bad. There are no F words. There's maybe a S or a B here or an A. You know, she hears her friends say those things at school. Okay? Nothing new about that. I'm sure they're saying them. I hear the kids say it all the time. However, they get in trouble for it, by the way. It doesn't go unnoticed. But that is an appropriate show, you know, with parent discretion to watch as a 4th or 5th grader. The fact that some of these kindergartners know the whole premise of that Wednesday show, I'm like, where are your parents? Where are you watching this? Why are you watching it?
Today, I was greeting the kindergartners, and I said, "Happy Wednesday, kindergarten," and they're like, Wednesday Addams," and I'm like,
yes,
what?
ma'am.
I'm done with all of you.
Oh gosh, how old was this little girl? Oh,
hey, we gotta stay on topic.
I know. Wait. I can't remember who this little girl is. What grade? She might have been a 1st grader. She goes, Miss Bauman, look at me. Who do you... Yes, she's 1st grade. She goes, who do you think I'm dressed up as? And she's wearing pink and has like a little bow. I'm like, I have no idea. I'm thinking she's dressed up like a La La Loopsy doll, something age appropriate. And she goes, I'm Enid from Wednesday. And I'm like, you even know the character's name. You know so much about this show and you're 6 years old. So I'm like, I can't. So... watch Abbott Elementary School to understand what teachers go through with your kids, okay?
Yes.
Or the other children. Maybe your child's fine. Maybe you're an actual adequate parent. Thank you for being that person. But go see what the show is like to see what the is that the right word? Inadequate parents are like and what their children are like and what we have to deal with. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
And next time on Teachers Podcast, we'll be discussing sex ed.
Let me tell you about chlamydia, okay? No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Anyways. Oh, I can't do the next one again because
Just do it, man. Just get into it.
I'm gonna go for the other one. Okay, John Williams is not retiring after Indiana Jones 5. How old is that man?
He's in his 90s.
Dude,
Actually,
and he's not done?
And speaking of which, our great-grandpa James Earl Jones just turned 92 yesterday.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow, that is old.
Great-grandpa Jimmy? That's what Brian would say.
Yeah, great-grandpa, yes.
Yeah, great-grandpa Jimmy.
We have another great-grandpa, John Williams.
J.E. Jones? Yeah.
Our other great-grandpa is John Williams, and he's just not done. What else does he have on the agenda? He's like, my work is not finished yet.
Hey, soundtrack of our life continues, okay? That's all I'm saying.
It's kind of like there are those people who have made such an impact on cinema.
No, even beyond cinema, our life. Literally,
okay, life.
I would say our life.
That when they go, it's like, how do we move on? One of those people being John Williams. I mean, okay, I know it's extreme to say how do we go on, but for other people to take that place, okay, once they're gone, how can someone else fill those shoes? Another person I think of is Morgan Freeman. His voice has done so much for the way documentaries are spoken, I feel like. He is just the voice of documentaries. The example of how to voice a documentary. When he's gone, and then David Attenborough is also ancient. When those two men...
just thinking about him. Yes.
When those two men are gone, they were the face of documentaries. What are we going to do after that?
So all the animals are going to be like, who's narrating my life?
Oh my gosh.
You know who's going to leave an imprint on me when she retires? I don't know when she's going to retire. I hope she never does. Mariska Hargitay from SVU.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever that lady is so important to me. You can laugh all you want. But she is a strong, bad chick. And she is smart. and caring, and she is the face of SVU.
Dun, dun.
When she retires, that's gonna be a big thing.
I thought it was Ice-T, man.
Ice-T? Yeah, he's what's holding that show together.
Is he still on SVU? I don't think he's still on SVU.
I don't think so.
I gotta look this up now. I don't think so.
I can't think of another person that is.
Speaking of somebody passing away, we want to bring up.
Yes, that is
Lisa
what I was
Marie
avoiding.
Presley suddenly passed away, sadly, at the age of 54.
That is the only child of Elvis Presley, correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Yeah. So.
Unless he has some other.
Was she
random
married or
children
have
floating
children?
around. She had some kids, I think.
Okay,
she was married. She married
had
Michael
3
Jackson and Nick Cage.
She had 3 daughters.
Okay, so the Presley name. Wait, so the Presley name doesn't continue because if she got married, then her children do not have her name anymore.
No, not really.
But I guess the Presley blood continues, but not the name. Wow.
Dang, jeez, I'm gonna get all legal and stuff.
The 3 daughters are gonna inherit Graceland though, and that's where Lisa Marie is also gonna be buried.
Wow. I was just watching a film of his recently. He was very young. I can't remember. He was in the army or something.
Yeah, GI Blues.
Yes. I was over at Hunter's parents' house and they had that on. I'm like, I've never seen this before in my life. And they're all singing. He's singing when they're in the shower.
Of course.
Yes.
You know, all together in the shower.
As men do when you're in the army.
Sure.
But yes, our hearts go out to Lisa Marie Presley's family and the whole Presley family. It's just another
That was a
one.
shock, man.
Yeah.
She had a song from way back that I loved. It's called Memphis. Someone turn the lights out there or Memphis. That was a
that was such a one-hit wonder.
I know, but dang it, I loved it. And she was wearing those leather pants. Shoot. Yeah.
Who wears leather pants?
Oh.
How do you get in leather pants?
Let me show you.
I gotta like lotion up my hams first before I can even think about that. Like, come on, grease, and then try to like.
And then you smell them afterwards. You're like, hold the juices in.
Ew. And then like, what if you have to go to the bathroom? Then you're like peeling them off. Ugh.
like a second layer is gonna.
Oh
my god.
It's like a sausage casing or something.
Yes.
Then it like pops and then your fat pours out of it. Like, oh dang it! I broke it. Now the stupid thigh is like
gross.
Anyways, no one wanted that mental picture, but here we are. All right. Well, that is the end of the news. So let's go ahead and go into the chunk.
So chunky.
All right, Brian, you're running this thing.
Sorry. So pretty much, like I said from the beginning of the show, we're going to talk about top 10 media franchises, the highest grossing, the biggest of all time in terms of how much money they made and where they made that money from. So pretty much, I'm going to ask you guys for each one. We'll start from number 1, which is the biggest media franchise of all time. I'll quiz you guys what you guys think it is in the top 10, and then I'll do one specific trivia question affiliated with that entity, if that makes sense. Okay. So for you guys, what is the biggest, highest grossing media franchise of all time?
Pokemon.
Media?
That is correct. She got it. It's Pokemon.
I didn't even get my answer.
I knew that one for a fact.
As of this website where I'm getting this information, cloudinary.com, Pokemon, as of 1996, has made over worldwide $92 billion. $92 billion, with most of that and this is most of these franchises, they make their money through merchandising.
I believe that
Merchandising.
because
That makes sense.
If you
Pokemon
look
cards.
That's not what it is. Merchandising
in
is
my
like
room-
the
plushies and not even movies, like action figures and things like Pokeballs. I've got.
I mean,
my,
it's the lunch boxes, it's the bed sheets, it's the
Ah.
stickers, it's that kind of. So,
I see.
So over half of that 92 billion is the merchandising. Maybe a quarter of it is from the video games, and then maybe like 5% of it is from trading cards. Honestly,
Huh.
and then there's
I would imagine you also have the show and movies.
very little.
Yeah.
In fact, it's made more money through the comics and manga, and then just a little tiny bit of it is from the movies and TV show. But most of it is from kids that buy lunch boxes,
And me.
stuffed animals, all that kind of stuff, posters.
Like,
all
dude,
that.
I went to the Pokemon store in Japan, Tokyo, Japan. That place was on fire. There were so many people there. The people who worked there looked like this was Disney World, okay? And this is just like a room in a mall. Like, it's not a whole park, okay? And they just loved their job. They were so excited to be working there at Pokemon, and there's a line, all the stuff in there was so cool, all the knickknacks and whatever. So I get it, man. Everybody loves Pokemon.
All right, so here's your Pokemon trivia question then.
Okay.
All right.
All right, here we go. What is the final evolution of Squirtle?
Blastoise.
Incorrect.
That's right. Yeah.
I have Wartortle.
No, War Turtle is the second evolution. There are 3 evolutions. You start with Squirtle, then you go to War Turtle, and then you go to Blastoise.
Look, we both did the hand motion.
I must
Blastoise.
have some bad. So I mean, if you guys know more than I do, I'm not-
Yeah, I know more than you do about Pokemon.
okay. All right.
And I
so,
know more than you do, so shut up.
You sure
So
do.
Blastoise. Sorry, my bad. Trick question. All right, here we go. So, what is the second biggest, highest grossing media franchise of all time? I was so surprised by this one. It blew me away. I had no clue.
Marvel.
But it does make sense when you think about it.
Marvel.
Incorrect. Marvel does not even make the top 10.
Wow.
Marvel does not make the top 10.
Let me think. My first thought would be something that goes further back.
So I'll give you a hint. This IP started in 1974.
Scooby Doo.
No, that was
What are you,
before.
retarded? Scooby Doo.
You can't say that word.
I just
Scooby-Doo
did.
came out in the 60s.
Oh, I didn't know that.
74?
Hanna-Barbera? No, not Hanna-Barbera.
No, and that came out in the 60s as well. Maybe even earlier.
No.
Gosh.
That's-
74.
Okay,
I don't know.
you're not gonna get it. I was so surprised. The
What is
number
it?
2 highest grossing media franchise of all time is Hello Kitty.
Oh
That
my
makes so
gosh,
much
yeah,
sense,
that
With-
though.
Over $80 billion in sales as of
They
1974.
are huge overseas.
Like 99.9% of its money being made strictly from merchandise. That's it. It's from girls buying purses, bags, book bags with Hello Kitty on it.
Stickers
sense.
and pens, highlighters, whatever. Even makeup. They even had
Yeah.
makeup.
Literally. All right. So here's your Hello Kitty trivia question. Let's see how
Oh,
well you
no.
guys know. What is the name of Kitty's twin sister? Is it Millie, Billy, Summer, or Finkel?
I'm
I
gonna
hope it's
say
not-
Millie.
I hope it's
I
not
hope, I
Finkel.
hope it's Finkel, but
I hope it's not.
I think it's Millie. I'm gonna go with Millie.
The answer is Millie. Yes.
Okay.
Yay!
I remember the
Millie.
girls. They used to watch like overdubbed Hello Kitty cartoons that were on YouTube, and they were always like the sweetest. The voice actors did such a good job of like, and they'd be like, ah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It was cute. All right, so number 1, Pokemon. Number 2, Hello Kitty. Number 3, the third biggest, highest grossing media franchise of all time. I don't think you guys would get it. I blew me away.
Shrek.
Incorrect. DreamWorks
SpongeBob.
is not in the top 20 here.
SpongeBob
SpongeBob,
seems good.
Nickelodeon, not in the top here at all.
Not even SpongeBob. Wow.
Not even SpongeBob.
Um,
I'll give you a hint. This one's had a few years. I think that's why this one, the age of it, has helped it grow over such amount of time. This was introduced to the world in 1924.
1924.
And pretty
We
much,
gotta
you got to think
we gotta
like
think back 100
they
years ago.
they slap this face on everything that they can, especially for kids.
Mickey Mouse.
Very close.
Oh man.
Let's see. What can? Is it like a Fleischer
No,
thing? No.
no. Now you're getting colder.
Oh no. Okay, so it's closer to Mickey Mouse.
Its face is on everything.
Especially
not
with
Oswald the
kids.
Lucky Rabbit.
Especially with kids, babies.
Oh no, I don't know.
Winnie the Pooh?
No.
Winnie the Pooh.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
No way!
With
yay!
over $75 billion just
No
in Winnie
way.
the Pooh. Because Winnie the Pooh is its own entity. Disney bought the rights to it to do like those movies and everything, but A.L. Milne, the creator of Winnie the Pooh, they have those rights. They're their own company.
Wow,
That-
and it's that big? I
And
wouldn't
it's that
have
big.
even
You
thought.
gotta think, Winnie the Pooh was on every single freaking diaper that has ever been changed.
Yeah.
Okay? That's a lot of diapers.
And they've got they have 99 years under their belt.
Yeah.
So-
So Winnie the Pooh, $75 billion
Oh my
in sales.
gosh.
Most of it is from merchandise. It's not from movies. It's not from books. It's because Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore, they all slapped their
All
face
that baby
on
stuff.
toys, baby stuff. That's how they made that money. That's how they made that cash. Okay?
I had
All right.
a lot of Winnie the Pooh stuff growing up too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
right.
Winnie the Pooh.
True or false? Does anyone ever call Winnie the Pooh Winnie?
False.
No. False.
Or
Wait.
no.
Ask. wait. True or false? Does anyone call him Winnie?
False!
Wait. No one calls him Winnie.
No one calls him Winnie.
Nobody calls him Winnie.
False!
Oh man, that's funny.
That's not an answer. But it's false!
Okay, here we go. So number 1, Pokemon. Number 2, Hello Kitty. Number 3, Winnie the Pooh. I told you that these would be kind of like, it makes sense though.
Left field.
Yeah. So number 4, the fourth biggest, highest grossing media franchise of all time.
Mickey Mouse?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes, Mickey
yeah.
Mouse. Yeah, with over $70.5 billion in sales. The majority of it, again, merchandise.
I'm like, he's got to be up there in the top 10. I mean, Walt Disney created him in the 40s? 30s?
I think it was the late 20s.
Really?
Which leads into the trivia question. In what year did Steamboat Willie come out?
1928.
1928 is the right answer.
No
Good job.
way! Are you kidding me for real? Such a
Hey,
guess.
she's just been like,
All right.
you Winnie the Pooh in 1928. What?
What? I told you I love trivia. That game, that Netflix show, Triviaverse, is so hard.
It's so good.
It's so
fun.
good.
Yeah, I dominate.
It's
I
so
dominate
hard.
the whole time, bro. You don't even know why. All right, here we go. So, number 1, Pokemon. Number 2, Hello Kitty. Number 3, Winnie the Pooh. Number 4 is Mickey Mouse, with, again, 90% of it merchandising.
Right.
That's toys. Okay, number 5, the 5th biggest media, highest grossing franchise of all time.
Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna say Snoopy. Peanuts.
Snoopy, Peanuts are in the top 20, but not here, though.
Wow. That was a good guess, though.
Thank you.
This one is a little bit more obvious, though.
Scooby-Doo?
Bugs Bunny.
No. I'll give you a hint. This started up in 1977.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Ah.
With $65.631 billion in sales.
Makes sense, dude.
60% of it is from merchandise. Again, the action figures, the lunch boxes, the book bags,
But
the
only,
posters.
you said 67% this time. That's much lower than the other ones in merchandise.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I mean, its merchandise is over half, and then maybe 15% is the movies, and then another 15% is home video DVD. That's
Wow.
big. And
Okay,
then,
you said making the movies is 15%, and the sales of buying the movies is also 15%.
I mean, back in the 80s and 90s, that's
when people had VHS, I guess.
You bought the VHS tapes, the DVDs.
Wow. Because I'm like,
and
no
then-
one's buying them now.
And then maybe another 10% would be video games.
Yeah.
And then a small, 3%, we're looking at books. Yep.
Wow.
And then even that, 1% of it is television. So the Mando shows and all that.
I bet that number's
Clone
gonna
Wars.
increase though.
But I mean, at the end of the day, they make the money by selling Wookiee, pencils, R2D2 lunchboxes.
Just the other day, I was looking for Cara Dune action figures.
No, you ain't gonna find them.
Every single Grogu or Yoda thing that's ever been.
Those are contraband,
They are, and that's why they're $75 for one. And I
Yeah.
was like, maybe for
So-
Christmas.
For your trivia question, then, in what planet do Wookiees come from?
Kashyyyk.
Nice, good job, got it.
I also answered it correctly.
All right, so we got number
Yeah.
one, Pokemon.
in his
Number
native
2,
tongue.
In his native tongue.
number 1, Pokemon. Number 2, Hello Kitty. Number 3, Winnie the Pooh. 4, Mickey Mouse. 5, Star Wars. This one is tough. I doubt you guys will get it. The 6th highest grossing media franchise of all time. I didn't even know this existed at all.
You didn't
This
know
is
it
n-
existed.
Yeah, this one is it's not big here in America, I'll put it that way.
Oh.
Hatsune Miku? Vocaloid?
I don't know what that is.
Well, then that's
It's not
clearly
what
not
this
the
says.
answer.
I'm trying to think.
If that was
of-
Japanese though, it is. Was it Japanese?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Japanese though.
It is Japanese.
But I've never heard of it.
Anpan Man?
Oh.
Anpan Man, yes, is correct. Dang.
Anpan Man!
Anpan Man, which I'd never heard of until I looked this up yesterday, came out in 1973 with over $60 billion in sales, 95% merchandising.
Yeah.
It must be really huge in Japan.
I
in
only know
Asia.
what Anpan Man is, and, call me out, call me whatever you want. It's because of BTS's song, Anpan Man.
Yeah, I saw that they mentioned
They
that
made
on
a
there.
song about him, and it's like their superhero, their
Yeah.
Astro Boy, stuff like that. And it's Anpan Man.
I saw pictures of it. It was like a Japanese Superman.
Yeah,
something
basically.
Like that. I don't know. But so I was looking up some more info on Anpan Man, So here's your trivia question.
Man.
This is it'll be multiple choice, so it's a little easier. Okay. Okay. In 2009, Ant Man was verified as a Guinness World Record hold for the highest number of what in an animated franchise? Is it A, donuts, B, cars, C, characters, or D, shiny eyes?
I'm gonna say cars.
I'm gonna say characters.
Correct answer is D, characters.
Cool.
Really?
All right, with the
More
total
than,
of with
more
with
than
the total.
Simpsons.
More than shiny eyes?
No, because they keep using the same characters for The Simpsons. So I guess with a total of 1,768 characters appearing in the first 980 episodes of the TV series
gosh.
and the first 20 films.
I guess that
So
makes sense, but that's a
this thing's
A lot.
So they're making a whole new character every single time. They're not reusing, the same people.
Wow.
Not Springfield.
Or like the
Springfield.
Powerpuff Girls or something. I feel like they always introduce
Yeah.
a new character every episode. But clearly not that many. Man, I'm good at this.
So number 1 we got Pokemon. Number 2 Hello Kitty. 3 Winnie the Pooh. 4 Mickey Mouse. 5 Star Wars. 6 Ant Man. And 7.
So, wait, how many? Oh, sorry. How many characters did you say was in Panaman?
Anpan Man.
Sorry.
1,768 characters appearing in the first 980 episodes of the TV series in the first 20
list of
films.
Simpsons character has. So, I see that there are a ton of Simpsons characters. It says that there are a lot. I don't want to give a number. How many characters have appeared on the? We'll come back to this. You guys keep going.
I would say I would go with 300 off the top of my head on Simpsons. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th biggest, highest grossing media franchise of all time.
Would we know this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Snoopy. Peanuts.
Incorrect. I told you
It's
Snoopy's
not
not in the top 10.
It's in top
that's
20.
Right. You said.
That's right.
Snoopy is here. Let me count it for you. Snoopy's 24 out of 25.
You said top 20. You lied.
Yeah,
to
sorry,
me.
buddy. 20. And I'll tell you, Peanuts has made since its inception in 1950, it's made $17.4 billion. Again, the majority of that being merchandise.
It's still profitable.
Yeah, it's made the Schultz's a lot of money.
It's good. Number 7.
Number 7,
I'm surprised Marvel wasn't
gonna-
even top 10.
not top 10.
That is literally shocking.
It's
because
actually number
Spider-Man
11.
Is everywhere.
This is more than likely wrong, but I'm going to say Mario.
Close, but not it. This
Oh my
is
gosh, it's Kirby, isn't it?
it's
No.
no. This is
kidding.
Yeah,
this
right.
is another part of the
kidding.
umbrella of the Empire, if that makes sense. If we're talking about the evil empire that controls all our lives, we've mentioned it before, but this is another segment. So honestly, they're probably like the biggest thing of all time, but this is just another aspect of it, another part of their money-making scheme.
That was so vague.
Yeah.
But I remember us talking about that, but I can't
But
pinpoint.
so think about it. This giant conglomerate, which controls a lot of media, has different segments of it. So we already mentioned a couple of their segments already. This is just another aspect of it, which is in the tunes of $45 billion. So they got the mouse, they got the Pooh,
So just Disney?
and they have, but what part of Disney specifically? Which aspect of the Disney
Animation.
that make the little girls go crazy?
Princesses.
Princesses.
The Disney
princess.
princesses. Really?
Disney
Is more
princesses.
than Marvel?
More than Marvel. Yeah, they
I'm
make more money of it. Again,
shocked.
it's $45 billion from the merchandise.
But
I mean,
would
my
think
girls,
that I would think
my
that
girls have Disney princess book bags. They love Disney princesses.
Yes,
It's what
but
it
even
is.
think about Spider-Man, who belongs to Marvel, is on everything for little boys.
In fact, but in this, at least in this thing I'm looking at, they don't. Spider-Man makes enough money on its own that they don't consider it part of the Marvel.
Okay.
It's like, and according to this, Batman makes so much more that it's not even like considered DC. DC
Yeah.
is its own thing because it just makes more money than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Disney Princess is $45 billion. Again, 99% of that is merchandise.
Those little girls love Elsa and Anna.
Yeah. So my trivia question for you guys. This one's gonna be tough. I'm gonna beat around.
Bring
this
it
one's gonna be tough.
on.
Name the 12 official Disney princesses in order of oldest to most recent.
Snow
All right.
White.
Hold on.
Work together. Work together.
I have my writing utensils.
Let me get mine.
All right, so
I'm going to say it
White.
again. Name the 12 Disney princesses, the official ones. They have to be official.
Yes.
In order of oldest to most recent.
3, 4, 5. You talking about age or when the movie was released?
When their film was released.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So why don't you guys write them down?
Yeah,
I am.
I am.
Write them down. There's 12 of them.
Here, Ileana, I'm going to write down the names of them, and you are going to put them in chronological order.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
So
And
first
then,
of all,
go ahead.
we have Snow White, Cinderella,
Uh-huh.
Aurora, but I'll put Sleeping Beauty
Yeah.
because Aurora is a tough word to say. Sleeping Beauty,
Mm-hmm.
Belle. Then we have
Ariel.
Moana. Ariel,
Uh-huh.
Pocahontas.
Mm-hmm.
How the heck you spell that? Anna. I don't think Elsa is considered a princess. She's a queen.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
That's
8,
8.
9. Is
What's
Mulan
9?
technically one?
Wait, what's the 9th? We're on number
Elsa.
9. Oh, that's right. I didn't write it down. I'm sorry. That was me.
Mulan?
No, Elsa. No, listen. Elsa is not.
I'm trying to get names though. Keep her in. Or just
Okay,
trying to get
okay,
everybody. So
alright,
is Mulan
alright.
technically one of them?
I believe so.
Merida?
She was in
She's
the
a Disney
second-
princess.
She was in freaking
Wreck-It Ralph as a
Yeah,
princess.
exactly. Wreck-It Ralph too. So
And they're like, we don't know what she's saying.
Right. right. Dang, I feel like there's
1,
an
2,
obvious
3,
one that
4,
we're
5,
missing.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, we have Tiana, and we also have Rapunzel. Tiana. So that makes it 13.
Okay, so then probably Elsa is not a princess.
Yeah, so we'll take her out.
Okay, so then we've got
I think that leaves it.
in order, it should be Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Ariel,
No, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Belle,
Yeah, you're right. Yes.
Pocahontas.
Yes.
No, where does Mulan fall in that? Mulan is next.
Yes. 1998.
Anna. No. Merida. Anna. Moana. No, I'm sorry. I forgot Tiana and Rapunzel. Crap. Okay.
Okay, so we have Mulan.
Yes,
That was
Mulan.
1998. And then we have
Merida is 2012. So Rapunzel
and-
would come
well,
first.
Tiana was 2009.
And then Rapunzel was like 2010.
11?
2010.
Okay.
And then Anna in 2011 or 12 or whenever
13,
Frozen.
13.
Okay.
13.
and then Moana
Later on.
2016.
Something like that.
Okay, is that it,
That
Brian?
sounds right. That
All
sounds
right, what's your final answer? Say it again from the top.
Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Ariel, Belle, Pocahontas, Mulan.
Wait, Ileana, wait. I'm conflicted about which came first, either Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty. I think it was Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping
and then
Beauty, I
Cinderella.
think, was in the 40s, and Cinderella was in the 50s.
No, I think Sleeping Beauty was later. Unless Sleeping Beauty came out in 59. Like I'm thinking. We'll keep it your way.
I'm pretty sure it's Sleeping Beauty, then Cinderella.
Okay.
I
we'll keep
could
it
be
your way.
wrong, and I'll
All right, say it again from the top. This is the final answer. You gotta
Snow
give me
All right,
White.
go for it.
Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Ariel, Belle, Pocahontas, Mulan, Tiana, Rapunzel, Anna, Moana.
Wait, did you say Merida?
Oh, dang it, where'd she fall in? I
Oh
forgot
my
to
gosh.
mark her.
Start at Mulan.
No, where'd she fall in? I don't remember.
Okay, Merida was 2003. Frick.
Forget it.
All right.
All right.
Just
You guys
give
are
us the
wrong
answer.
anyways.
What
You
is it?
guys
Okay.
are-
Okay.
All right. So we got this is the official, according to the website,
Okay.
official Disney princesses, okay? And I have them in order for sure of when their films were released. You have Snow White.
Yes.
The next one is Cinderella.
No!
1950.
I told you. Did it not tell you? Because
I told you. I told
I
you.
see.
Next 1959 Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
See, man.
I thought it was the other way around.
Then you have Ariel.
Uh-huh.
You have Belle.
Uh-huh.
You guys totally forgot about Princess Jasmine.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, no. We were like, Aladdin who?
I was like, dang it, I know we're missing somebody.
That movie never happened.
Okay, then you have
Shoot.
Pocahontas.
Okay.
Mulan is an official Disney princess.
Everybody in
Yeah.
the comments was like, Jasmine! Jasmine!
You stupid idiot.
After Mulan, you have Tiana,
Yeah.
Rapunzel,
Mm-hmm.
Merida,
Mm-hmm.
and then Moana.
Yeah, frickin'.
Wait, so how many is that?
That's 12, right? 3, 6,
Brian's like, oh no, it
9,
was 13.
10, 11, 12. Yeah, there you go.
Wait, say them again. Say their names
All right.
again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Jasmine?
7, 8,
Okay, 'cause that's
9,
that's
10,
adding
11,
one.
12. Yeah, Snow White,
So we
Cinderella.
got Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Ariel. Who are we leaving out? Because I've got
Belle.
1, 2.
Ariel, Belle, Jasmine, Pocahontas, Mulan, Tiana, Rapunzel, Merida, Moana.
So Anna is technically not on
they
there?
don't count Anna?
According to the official Disney website for Disney Princess, they don't count on.
Wow.
Are you serious? Yeah, that's why I'm like, wait, something's not adding up. They don't count Anna? That's crazy. I would imagine that they would have Elsa. I would believe that they would have Elsa on there before they excluded Anna. That's insane.
I don't know if maybe Frozen's made so much money on its own that it surpasses even the Disney Princess.
That's
crazy.
It's up for debate, but who's official and all that. But
I'm official.
you know, all right, let's move on.
Yellow
Jasmine.
flag on the
So we
field.
got
Yeah,
1,
flag
2.
on the play.
Number 1, Pokemon. Number 2, Hello Kitty. 3, Winnie the Pooh. 4, Mickey and Mouse. 5, Star Wars. 6, and Pitman. 7, Disney Princess. We got 3 more. What is the 8th highest grossing media franchise of all time?
Sesame Street.
Scooby-Doo.
Incorrect, both.
Oh.
Mario.
I like Sesame Street though. That was pretty
The
good.
answer is Mario.
Okay.
Yay.
With
Mario.
with $36.143 billion, the majority of the money is made from the video games, not merchandise. It's the first one where the majority of sales is from the video
I
games.
just need you guys to watch this real fast. I just thought that
Okay.
was good.
Okay.
Oh.
You're welcome.
So that leads into My trivia question for you guys. What is the name of the level featured in every version of Super Mario Kart? The name of the level featured in every version of Super Mario Kart.
Oh, Rainbow Road.
Mario Circuit.
The answer is Rainbow Road.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
For the ninth highest grossing media franchises of all time.
Sesame Street.
Incorrect.
Dang it.
Let's see.
The Muppets.
Incorrect.
Dang it.
Oh.
This is a tough one. This one blew me away. I had no idea.
We know what it is, though?
Yeah, you guys might be familiar with it. Again, I'll give you a hint. This is, again, not an American entity.
Where is it?
I'm gonna say it's something like anime related.
Correct.
I'm gonna
Japanese.
I'm actually gonna say
Evangelion?
no.
Naruto?
So I didn't get too much into this, but a lot of that stuff comes from the manga, the original Japanese.
Oh my gosh, it's
books.
Attack on Titan.
It's so what they
Kidding,
call it. This
kidding,
is
kidding.
Jump Comics. Jump Comics, which started in 1968. So I mean, you could say it's the Japanese version of Marvel DC Comics,
Right.
which is where like Dragon Ball, all those comics, those specifics, that's where all these came in. So it's kind of like the publishing arm
Okay.
that made all these Japanese mangas and animes and all that. So most of the sales, that 34 billion, is straight from the publishing, comics and manga.
Yeah.
That's where,
Those are
so that's,
huge. Huge.
yeah. So in Japan, I'm sure that's their. I mean, yeah, they spent a lot of money on that. That's where that all came from. So I just saw that Dragon Ball Z was like the big headliner of the
Okay.
publishing for these.
Wow.
I'm sure there's other ones too, but I didn't get too much.
What was
into
it called? Jumpstart?
So it's let me see, Shonen Jump Comics.
Jump Comics.
Yeah. With $34 billion. And so then that leads into my trivia question. What wish did Oolong the pig make the first time the dragon was summoned? Is it A, fingernail polish? Is it B, bacon? Is it C, a girlfriend? Or is it D, underwear?
He was a dirty pig. I think it was either a girlfriend or underwear. I think it was underwear.
I do not know.
It could be girlfriend though. He was a dirty pig.
Oh, you dirty rat. You killed my brother. You dirty rat. Mhm. The answer is D, underwear.
Yeah, that was
Ew.
underwear. Yeah,
Okay.
he was nasty.
Yeah, okay,
the-
so it's like One Piece and Naruto and all those other Shonen Jump. All of that is under Jump Comics. So, yeah, it's literally all of, like, those boyish, so to speak, comics that are the ones under.
They're like dime store comics.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Like Archie, but they, yeah, this makes so much. Okay. For the 10th highest grossing media franchise of all time, beating out the Marvel Cinematic Universe by just $1 billion, what is it?
Batman.
Incorrect.
Scooby-Doo.
Nope.
Sesame Street.
You have not mentioned this thing at all
Okay.
this entire evening.
And we know it.
Yes.
And it's American?
Is British.
British. Crap.
Doctor Who? Surely not.
No, surely no.
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 Don't call me
Beating
Shirley.
Beating out Marvel? I would hope
I
not.
mean, hey. Sherlock Holmes?
No. That's a good guess, though, but no.
British.
All right, I'll give you some hints, okay? So, 9 billion of the 30 million is from its box office. 7 billion of it is from its book sales. And a small
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Duh, freaking
number
Yeah, of
10.
course.
Duh, freaking duh.
Yeah,
Harry
in the
Potter, number
comments,
10.
yeah, you can start us.
And then it goes merchandise. What else is that? Home entertainment, so video.
Duh.
You got the video games. And then
We said Doctor Who before Harry Potter.
I don't know why I thought of Doctor Who first. I think.
I mean, you even
longer.
have the stage plays. That's a big part of it too.
Yeah.
Hermione.
Like a small sliver of that. So then, my trivia question for you guys for Harry Potter: name 3 spells from Harry Potter.
It's
Expelliarmus.
Leviosa.
Accio, Expecto Patronum.
Leviosa.
Good job, guys. So that was the top 10. I'll go over them really quick, then I'll go over the top 25. Number 1, we had Pokemon. 2, Hello Kitty. Number 3, Winnie the Pooh. 4, Mickey Mouse. 5, Star Wars. 6, Ant Man. 7, The Disney Princesses. 8, Mario. Number 9, Jump Comics. Number 10, Harry Potter. Filling out the top 25, we have at 11, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Number 12, Spider-Man. 13, Gundam. 14, Batman. 15, Dragon Ball Z. After that, we have Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie.
After that, we have another manga, Fist of the North Star. Not very familiar with that. After that, due solely to its merchandise, Cars.
I can believe that.
No way.
I
Yes.
can believe that.
Cars was huge in the
More than like a
millennium.
Hot Wheels.
Right after that, Toy Story. Another manga, One Piece, with
Yep.
$20 billion.
Yeah,
You
One
heard of
Piece.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
One Piece.
It's like it's lasted a long time. It's very.
It's
Yeah,
over like
It
1,000.
said it started in
episodes.
1997. So,
Yeah.
after that, with 19 billion, Lord of the Rings.
That works.
After that, James Bond, 007. Next manga, Yu-Gi-Oh! And again, we mentioned it before, Peanuts. Started in 1950. And the top 25 highest media grossing franchise of all time with $17.2 billion. Thanks mostly to its merchandising, action figures, we have Transformers.
I believe.
Wow.
That. Yeah.
That is, like you said, a shocking list.
It's
Not
shocking.
shocking, but shocking. You know? Like, I wouldn't think of some of those as so high up, and it's like, you know what? But it does make sense. You know? They're big. So, I like that. That was great, Brian. I like that a lot.
Good job.
I
man.
was
Good job.
trying to figure out something to talk about. I was like, I just sort of
That's
stumbled
for
onto
Patrick.
this. So,
Well, that will conclude episode 96 of Bump That. Thank you guys so much for
Creeping up
listening.
to that 100.
Oh, we're
my
almost
gosh.
there, guys. Oh my
wait,
gosh.
who has to do the show, Doc? We probably have to do it together. for that
You
one.
do.
No, we should do it together. It should be a, it should work.
Collab.
A collab, yeah. Good word.
So, if we keep on this track of releasing an episode every week without taking a break, the 100th episode will come on my wedding week.
Perfect.
That is craziness. So, thank you guys so much for listening. We've got Brian in this corner.
Yay!
We've got KT in this corner. And I'm Ileana, your host, and thank you guys so much for listening to this week's episode. Have you not subscribed yet? Have you? Please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Become a sibling today, and we will see you in next week's episode. Bye-bye.